Hey everyone, welcome to pizza review number 6. Today we got here Hungry Howie's pizza. As you can tell, I'm not super jazzed about this one. I think it's the most vanilla of all big brand pizzas. Easily forgettable in my opinion. Nothing very unique about it. A couple facts about it. Hungry Howie's was started in 1958.
Oopsie!
My boy's wicked smart.
In Michigan. They're now the 11th biggest pizza chain in the United States with 550 locations in 21 states. I guess the most interesting thing about it is they were the first ones to have any sort of different flavoring when it came to their crusts. So I think they rolled this out in 1985 when they introduced adding different flavors to their crust.
Then for free, we'll add your choice of 7 delicious flavors to the crust.
So that is, I guess, one unique thing about Hungry Howie's.
Yeah, I actually somewhat have a slightly different take on this one. I grew up on Hungry Howie's. My parents loved taking advantage of the $20 sheet pizza deal. It was also one of like 3 pizza places in Greene, Ohio. So we frequented there and loved their pizza. And my main draw to it is that, and you can tell by the picture on the front of it, the crust is thick, and I'm hoping that for this pizza, it will finally fill that void that I've been wanting. I always enjoyed Hungry Howie's, and maybe that's just a little bit of the nostalgia playing. It brings me back to my childhood.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I guess I had Pizza Hut more often as a kid, and you had Hungry Howie's more often.
Yeah.
I could only find one source that had any information on the name Hungry Howie's. It was a nickname given to one of the co-owners to the other co-owner. But their names were Steven Jackson and Jim Hearn. So I don't know where that story came from.
Yeah, where'd you get the name from, Hungry Howie's?
Yeah.
What is this?
Couldn't find any information on that. The mascot of the boy isn't designed after anyone, unlike Wendy's. From what I read, it was a very heavy-handed marketing strategy that involved ever so slightly over the decades changing what the logo looked like. But each evolution is just more heavy marketing strategies to bolden the brand, again making it pretty boring to me. Their brand seems very focus group heavy and not very original. Especially if it's not going to be, you have a character, it should be someone, from your family or a friend, I don't know, paying homage to someone if you're going to have someone on the front of the box, I think.
Yeah, no, and I actually totally agree. I've definitely growing up always thought that Howie was one of the owners, or that it was based on a relative or similar to that,
Yeah.
Similar to Wendy's,
Right.
Where it actually had a purpose.
So just barbecue chicken pizza, let's open it up and take a look. It's called barbecue chicken pizza, again, not very original, barbecue chicken pizza. Sweet barbecue sauce, grilled chicken breast, bacon, red onions, and mozzarella cheese are the ingredients.
Yeah, we have a barbecue sauce drizzle.
There's a lot of drizzle on this.
Well, we've made notes before, and we've asked for it. We've wanted a barbecue drizzle. Hopefully they didn't overdo it, but
It looks slightly overdone, but we'll see.
The sauce, I don't know, you're using too much sauce, okay? Review's over.
It's a fine line. I feel like the last couple of reviews I've either wanted more barbecue sauce because it's been the sauce under the cheese, and anytime it's a drizzle, it seems like they just do too much. I don't know, it kind of just is all spread out throughout the cheese, not just like a thin drizzle going up.
right. And also just like a takeaway from this specific pizza, it's almost like, do you want the half of the pizza that is covered in barbecue sauce, or would you like the more cheese?
Yeah.
With a light drizzle of barbecue sauce.
Lots of chicken I see. Not much else though.
So it seems like they just took all the sauce and threw it on the top of the pizza, because I wasn't getting any barbecue sauce in between the crust and the cheese. And I don't know, I think they missed the mark here. There's red onions on the pizza, but I didn't taste a single one.
No, you don't really taste anything but the chicken. There's bacon on here as well, I think, right?
Yeah, I think I see a couple pieces, but I didn't taste it at all. The crust, man, they are they're disappointing me a little bit because I didn't think the crust was all that either.
Our crust flavor was butter. We just wanted it to be as neutral as possible.
Yeah.
So we just got the butter flavor, and it seems like when they do a drizzle, they do it too much, and when they do it as a sauce, they do it too little. But again, this drizzle just doesn't seem like it's coming out of like a very narrow end to where you can just kind of really focus on how much drizzle you're getting. This is just spread all over the pizza.
Yeah.
It's not bad. The sauce isn't bad. The chicken's not bad either, but you're just not getting any of the extra ingredients that I think from doing this a lot, we kind of want something special, something unique, something different. And if you have that much sauce drizzle, you're not getting any of the other ingredients coming through. You're barely getting the chicken coming through.
Yeah, no, I actually definitely agree with you there. I feel like the barbecue sauce just completely overwhelmed the whole pizza. I would love to tell you that I was able to like taste the chicken and if it was tender or good. I was just, my mouth is still just screaming barbecue sauce. I was hoping that at least their like butter flavor would be a standout, you know? Really slap it on there.
Oh my.
You're known for your crust, Hungry Howie's. And I just didn't get a whole lot of it. I completely lost the bacon. The red onions I completely lost as well. The barbecue sauce was just too much.
So I got my score already in my head.
Go for it.
It reminds me of Pizza Hut, which again, I like Pizza Hut, but it's just doesn't have that unique flavor that Pizza Hut has just as a brand. This is like, it's heavily branded, but there's nothing unique about this as to like, you know, a pizza in the oven or something like that. Like when I get the pizza out of an oven, I'm not expecting it to taste like Pizza Hut's pizza. Like that's unique and different. There's some very special qualities to that. With this, I mean, if I just put barbecue sauce on a pizza that I just got out of the oven, I couldn't tell the difference. Again, there's nothing special, nothing unique about Hungry Howie's, but it's not bad. I would eat this and not complain. It's not terrible pizza. So that's why I'm gonna give it a 6.7. It's below, you know, a high average for me, but again, I wouldn't complain about eating this pizza. It's pretty good, but we're really looking for, since this is number 6, we're looking for more unique, special places, and this was a stop along the journey, but again, some stops are more boring than other stops, so we're here for it. So 6.7. Again, good pizza, I'd eat it, but nothing unique.
For me, this pizza just didn't compete with almost any of the other ones that we've actually tried. I tasted one thing, barbecue sauce, and even on the cheese side, I didn't get a whole lot of cheese. It just disappointing. So based on this pizza, I'm going a full point lower than you. I'm going at 5.7.
Wow.
I thought that they could have really done a much better job with this. If you're known for your crust, give me a flavorful crust. If you want it to be just a barbecue chicken pizza, sounds simple, vanilla, right? Don't put a gallon of barbecue sauce on it. Keep it simple then.
Stay tuned. Please like and subscribe. Comment below if there is a pizza place in Akron or Cleveland you'd like us to get a barbecue pizza from. We'll go there and give it a review. And yeah, thanks for coming, and we'll see you again next time.
See you guys.
Bye. How did they even drizzle this pizza? Like, did they have like a big barbecue bucket?
Right.
They had a big barbecue bucket. It was like that.
Right.
It's like just do 1, 2, 3, done.